EDERA podcast on multidimensional impact of improved energy access. I am Natalia Real Pecarrillo, your host for today's episode on the first webinar we will soon be hosting next February 15. Today we have a very special guest with us, Rebecca Rhodes, an expert in consumer protection, circularity, and technology at GOGLA. GOGLA is the Global Association for the Off-Grid Solar Energy Industry. Rebecca will be leading a webinar on women's empowerment through energy access next week, and we are excited to share more information about her and the event with you today. Rebecca, tell us about yourself and your work at GOGLA.
Thanks, Natalia. As you mentioned, I work at GOGLA, which acts as the voice of the off-grid solar industry, and we currently represent more than 200 members from across the energy access value chain. It's our aim to unlock access to clean, affordable energy to power the lives of 1 billion people by 2030, and by achieving the SDG 7 goal of universal access. We do this with a focus on off-grid solar products such as lanterns, solar home systems, and productive use equipment such as solar water pumps and fridges. So my role within GOGLA is in the performance and investment team, and we focus primarily on supporting companies and their funders to improve operational performance and achieve greater impact for customers and better business outcomes, really developing the full ecosystem needed to achieve SDG 7. And this includes everything from setting standards, developing guidance, and collating market insights across a range of topics from consumer protection, portfolio quality, e-waste and circularity, gender inclusion, and climate change, amongst others.
During the webinar, Rebecca will be sharing relevant insights into her work. Can you give an overview to the audience of what you are going to discuss?
Yeah, sure. So currently, more than 730 million people, mostly in sub-Saharan Africa, lack access to clean, affordable electricity. Of these, we know that women often suffer more acutely from energy poverty, and so we simply cannot meet SDG 7 without ensuring that we, as an industry, are meeting the specific energy needs of women. The focus on gender inclusion within the industry has been gaining momentum for a while, actually. But what we, as GOGLA, want to do now is ensure that it becomes mainstreamed. And by bringing together the different stakeholders that have been working on this, by collating the existing resources and then filling the gaps, as well as building more market insights, we hope that we can advance as an industry. So in the webinar, we'll be looking at what this means across pillars of both women as consumers and as an essential part of the workforce or value chain. How in particular are clean energy products vital for women's quality of life? And what is the status quo within the industry? What's happening? And what more needs to be done in order to make the progress that we need to see happening?
Indeed, this is a great opportunity for anyone looking to learn more about the multidimensional impact of energy access and gain valuable insights from an industry leader as you. This webinar session is open to anyone and will have a live translation into Spanish, French, and Arabic for the global audience. Rebecca, what will be the main takeaways?
So we're already seeing some cases of good practices emerge amongst off-grid solar companies. And so I'll share some of that and also some of the market insights that we already have. We'll be digging a little bit deeper into consumer protection and specifically why it's really important that companies know and address the risks that may be specific or heightened for women customers. And then we'll take a cross-sector look at some of the persistent challenges and barriers and the initiatives that are ongoing to address them. And yeah, I'm really looking forward generally just to a lively discussion, so hoping that everyone can make it.
The webinar will take place on Wednesday, February 15 at 3 p.m. Central European Time, and you can register for it by visiting our website edera.online. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you at this opening session.